Hey, what's going on? Ray DelVecchio here from websiteprofitcourse.com, and in this quick tutorial, we'll walk through the steps to sign up with Bluehost and install WordPress to create your first website. Now, I'm passionate about this topic because I believe every person should publish their ideas online with a blog or a website, and there's many ways to do it nowadays, but if you do the research, you're going to find that WordPress is the most professional and flexible, and plus the whole process from start to finish only takes about 8 minutes of hands-on work. So don't be intimidated if you're not a computer geek. You'll get this done, and here's exactly how to do it. I'm on the Bluehost homepage right now, and I'm just going to pop over really quickly to WordPress's official site because they recommend hosting, and if you see here, Bluehost is the #1 company that they recommend. So you can rest assured they are one of the most popular for beginners. They've been around since 2003, and you really can't go wrong if you're using them to launch your first website. So I'm going to include a link to Bluehost in the description below, and I'm a Bluehost affiliate, so I earn a commission if you purchase using my link, and that support helps me create free tutorials like this one that you're watching. Plus, I also have a WordPress 101 training that you can join at the end of this video, so stick around for that. But let's go through the order process right now to get started. We're going to click that button right here, the Get Started button, because we want to set up one domain and one website. And they have options for unlimited websites if you'd like to do that. But in this case, we just need one website, so we're going to stick with the basic package and click the button here to select that. And that's going to take us to a page where we have to select our domain. So you can either register a domain, which right now they're offering free domain registration, or if you already have a domain registered, you can import your domain and set it up with Bluehost if you'd like to do that. But right now, I'm going to register a domain for one of my friends. We're going to set up his blog, and the domain that he selected was musicphilosopher.com. He's really into local music, providing recommendations for music, especially rock and roll, blues, jazz. He's into a lot of that kind of music. Plus, he's really into different life philosophies, Buddhism. So he's going to use this as an outlet to publish. And if you're not sure what domain to pick up, I highly recommend that you just grab your name, your full name, first name, last name. At the very least, you'll have that registered, and you can always change it or buy another one to add it on down the road. So let me paste in this domain here, and we'll see if it's available. I'll click the next button, and it looks like our domain is available. So we're going to have to go through the checkout page here. They do give you the option to use your Google account if you'd like to create an account even easier. So I highly recommend you do that if you have a Google account to link up. Otherwise, you can go through the form here. So I'll fill out this form information for my friend. If we go down here, this is our package information. So they have you set up with a 3-year term, 36 months, and that's going to give you the best monthly price. So you can choose between that, a 2-year term, or a 1-year term. This is completely up to you based on what you can afford right now, but I highly recommend going for the longest term possible just so you can lock in that low monthly price. And so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go 36 months, and that's $3.95 a month. And they have a lot of package extras that we can add on here, but we're just going to disable all these because we don't need them. The one that you might want to add is what I just unchecked, and that's domain privacy. And as they tell you here, your contact information is available. Somebody can look you up through your domain name and get your email or a phone. So that's completely up to you. I mean, sometimes that information is out there anyway on other sites for various reasons, but that's a $12 per year edition if you'd like to add that. As I said, I'm going to turn this off for now just to get the lowest price. And I'm going to uncheck these other options because largely you can find WordPress plugins that do similar things as these extras. And so with all of them unchecked, our total here is going to be $142. If we go down to the payment information section, you can pay by credit card, or they also give you an option to pay with PayPal if you click that payment options button. And then once you're done, all you got to do is click the checkbox and hit the submit button. So let me fill out all this information with my friend's info, and I'll join you on the next page. And once you finish paying here, you should reach the screen where it tells you that your purchase was a success. They give you the email address that the confirmation email was sent to. You have a receipt down here that you can download, and you can click this Create Account button to get your account set up. That brings us to a page here where we can create our password. So I have one generated, and I'll just copy and paste that in here. And we'll create our account. And it looks like we're ready to go. So let's try and log in. Here's our login page, and it automatically filled it with our email. And I will paste in the password that we just created. And if you do have that Google account, you can use this button to sign in, but we're going to log in here. And it looks like we have a little wizard to go through. So you can do this if you'd like. I'm just going to skip it because I know that I want to create WordPress and use that as our blogging software for this website. So I'm just going to click the skip button. Now we've made it to the Bluehost dashboard, and they have a little pop-up here. And I exited out of that pop-up as well. So we have our dashboard here where it gives us a temporary domain. They have a little guide here on how to get set up, where they recommend that you customize your design, add a contact page, add content to your site, all that kind of good stuff that you're going to be doing once you're launched. And they also give you a pop-up notification up here alerting us that they're provisioning our WordPress installation on a temporary domain. That's what we see down here. And that it's going to update to our domain that we just registered automatically as soon as it's ready. So this is a common thing. If you try and use your domain, a couple minutes after you register it and set up hosting, it may not work. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, up to 24 hours for that to work properly. And on the left-hand panel, this is where they show us our sites. And if you go down here, this is where you can manage your domains. We're going to go back to the home screen here and look at these two buttons, the Launch My Site and the WordPress button. So let me click the WordPress button. And this takes us right to our WordPress admin screen. They automatically create the WordPress account for you, which is awesome. The first thing that you're going to see here is so many pop-ups. One thing all these hosting companies do is they preload WordPress with a bunch of plugins. Personally, I prefer to just go ahead and delete them all and only add back the plugins that are essential for the blog that I'm creating. Obviously, the type of website and the content on the website is going to determine how you create it, how you build it, and how you customize it. And let me go back to the Bluehost portal. I'm going to click Launch My Site. They're going through the same checklist over here. I'm going to click the Launch My Site anyway, so we can take a look at the design that we get when we pre-install WordPress. It's a very basic design, but you can start blogging immediately. And over time, obviously, you're going to become more and more comfortable with how to edit your website. Now, if that seemed easy enough for you, don't wait any longer. Take action right now on your website. Launch with Bluehost, and you can support my channel by going to websiteprofitcourse.com/Bluehost. The link is also in the description below. And as I mentioned before, I'm a Bluehost affiliate. This is what allows me to create these free tutorials. And I'm sure you're really interested in how to use WordPress. That's why I have a free training. It's really a 101 series for people who are just getting started, or maybe you have a little bit of experience and you just want to brush up on the basics. This is going to show you how it all works. It's going to step you through each section and give you an overview of it. And you'll also see how to design a professional website from scratch, step by step. I'll link that up here in the top right and also in the description, so you can sign up for that free training. And if you liked this video and it helped you out today, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can get all future WordPress website and blog tutorials. And if you have any questions while you're doing this, leave a comment below. I'll do my best to either answer it or point you in the right direction. I can't thank you enough for watching this entire video. I really hope you join me on the next one, and more than anything, I can't wait to see what type of website that you launch this year. Don't waste any more time. Head on over to Bluehost and go make your website idea a reality today. Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great day.